Welcome on my YouTube channel. Welcome. First movie was cleaning out the bolts and nuts. Now I'm going to clean out the surfaces. So, grinding machine. Any form of sandpaper will do. 240, 120. Don't worry about that. When it works, it works. There is old gasket material. Maybe I have to remove that. I use a chisel, very sharp, I hope. It's like working with wood, but sometimes it is easier to put the chisel right on top of it and scratch it away. When you use this center, you always have a nice angle on the surface. I don't know how to explain it in the English, but when you use the center, it is always flat what you're grinding. I don't want to grind it here because that area is what you see, and now it's protected of corrosion, and I also know sometimes the weakest point of the gasket is here, so when there is a little bit paint it only wants to stick to it, and that's fine. This one also, it's painted. Here I had to prefer a little bit paint on it, so that's gone. Don't worry about that. The other side. There's gasket. Paper gasket. So here also the same story. Sometimes you will hit this surface, so beware of that. And when you have painted it here, that's enough. Don't worry about that. What you do is you want to check if the surface is very flat. No old gasket is there anymore, so I have removed everything. But when it is flat, it is not necessary to grind all the paint away. Don't worry about that. I do have more problems with this surface here. I want to have that clean, and also there. This one is very important. That is not important. Also, the front cover, engine cover, is always possible, has the way to twist a little bit. So when everything is flat, don't worry that there is any paint on it. This one has to be perfect. Also inside has to be cleaned out. Now I'm going to the top end of the engine. Still a bolt here. I do like to use a little bit rougher material of P60. That's very brittle, but don't worry about that. Please don't grind there, but this one has to be clean. It's difficult sometimes to remove the cylinder gasket, head gasket, because they can be very hard. And they have used a glue-like, sticky-like surface. Scratch also the material away. This area has to be spotless flat, and I see at the moment that's great. I see there a little problem. There's a scratch inside. Don't worry about that. It's not enclosing anything, and I know the gasket is compressed so many times that it will fit in this scratch here. It will clamp it off, whatever you call it. When there gets a little paint here, don't worry about that. Also here, don't worry about that. But this ring inside, that has to be clean. It's not a problem to use very rude sanding paper P60. That's not a problem. This surface is by means already usable. Don't worry about that. But I will use a lighter paper to clean it off later on. looks like a Bob Ross video. It's silent, it's peaceful. You can find there was original gas head placed on this engine. It's never cleaned out before, I think. And the original gasket has a sticky coat on them, so when you install them they always stick to the engine. At the moment they are not available any longer, the old ones, and if you can buy them, the old ones, exactly like the first ones, they are dried out. So Honda makes at the moment new ones, but not with the sticky coat any longer. Still they have approved by Honda because they use the original number. So you get different types of gaskets at the moment. Maybe I make a video of it to show it to you. Sticky coat is difficult to remove, so sometimes I will use the chisel to clean it a little bit more out. And always you can use the edge of the chisel to clean things off. So the edge of this here. You see, this is a special tool. No, it is cheap, it is easy, you can buy them everywhere. In every country they sell them. And for this, it's a brilliant tool because the complete area is straight on, so it fits very well. Don't worry about grinding too much there or there away. You won't, it's not enough to do that. And the gasket will provide solution. It will close everything up, off and whatever. So, I told you I want to have a little bit nicer finishing touch on this engine, so I use a little lighter sanding paper. Only there I see a spot, but don't worry about that. It's even, it's nice, it's shiny, it's closed. The metal is immersed in the... no, the metal is very tight close to the aluminium. You don't see any edges or corroding materials removed by sandblasting or grinding. That's what I want to see. That's what I love at the moment. This is the rough version. Now I'm using... Yes, only there what glue material, don't worry about that. Look at the edge here, it's very clean, it's flat, it's nice. What I'm showing you is how you can do it at home with your own materials and tools to repair those engines very well. That is what I want to show you to you. Now you will understand why I have to clean out the engine, because sandblasting leaves material in dust and sand or granulate, whatever you want to call it. Also the sandpaper is leaving materials behind and they are not fine to the engine. So now you know why I have to clean them out. Okay, my next video I will do the other engine exactly the same way, and then I will take you later on with the new movies with cleaning out and installing all the parts. So subscribe my channel, please stick to me, and when you have a question please email me. Thanks, bye bye.